coach, Coach Carrick, St. Thomas Virgin Islands, second year.
So Coach, what are your expectations going into this season?
Well, it would just be nice to play an entire season. Last year was so difficult personally and professionally. It was hard on the girls. It was hard on me as a coach. So really playing an entire season without interruption I would consider a success. Now the team that we recruited has the potential to win a bunch of games this year.
So how do you feel about the new coaching staff?
Well, other than myself, everybody else is new. My son came in as a freshman. He's redshirting on the men's basketball team. He's got some experience. He was the freshman coach at his high school last year, was the head coach, and he caught the coaching bug, I think. And I was really happy to have Marv Allen on the staff this year. He was an assistant coach for Bill Lambier with the Detroit Shock. He's kind of that grandfatherly figure on the team, and he's a steady hand when I get upset. He's always calm. I think that the coaching staff really plays off of each other. We have a couple of young local coaches in Jose Boltez and Shavante Marsh that I recruited. I saw their potential working with kids in the community, and they've come in and they've brought a lot of energy. So every coach that we have on the staff is bringing something a little bit different, and I think we play well off of strengths and weaknesses.
So what goals do you have for this season? Any personal goals do you have? Team goals?
I think it really depends on how we get going. The first trip to Florida is going to be key. How we get out of the gate is going to be tough. Now, I really put the pressure on these girls with this schedule. When you look at our Kentucky trip in December, 7 games in 8 days against 5 national tournament participants last year, that's going to be a tough trip. And we're going to figure out who is ready to play and who is of championship mettle, because I think that we are going to win a championship. I think we're going to win a championship this year or next year. Maybe we're not quite ready this year. Often when you put a new group of people together, it takes a year to kind of, you got to go have a look at what the party's like before you're going to take over the party. Well, I'm really fortunate. I have 4 kids. I have 2 of them here. So my 14-year-old son, he's a freshman in high school here, and my 18-year-old son is a coach on the staff and is a freshman at the school. So last year I was here all alone, and that was tough. That was really tough. But being away from the rest of my family and my other 2 kids is tough. It's tough. But once we get into the season, you get so busy that you almost don't have time to be homesick, and you almost don't have time to miss people. But it's the downtime, right? It's the summer, it's the time before the season that really drives the point home. And of course, social media is really good and really bad, because every morning you wake up and you see what everybody's doing back home. And right now it's like school photos. The kids are all getting school photos, and oh my goodness, my daughter, she looks so old, and my 5-year-old son John, he looks old now, and so much older than I remember him from just seeing him a couple of months ago. So you realize you're missing birthdays, you're missing milestones and stuff, but this is more than a job. This is more than a career even. I think it's a calling. I've tried at various points in my life to get away from basketball, and I keep coming back to it, and I keep coming back. And this is just, it's a natural. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing.